Shalom. I want to give all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving me spirit through this lesson. I do want to give double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. And this lesson I do want to get into today is about this video I found from Redacted. I think that's his channel name is Redacted, yeah. And how he was going into how the American policies are being blinded by their prideness, all right, of how they're going with this war, because they really do believe that this war is going to come out of them winning, of America winning. All right, but that is not the case. All right, because if you listen to this video, it shows proof and evidence how the America, especially Joe Biden, is really pretty blinded by his own pridefulness and his stupidity. All right, and I thought, if I'm not mistaken, I know there's a scripture about how Edom lost his wisdom. So let's find out real quick. I think it's Idumea. I don't know. I know. I think there's a scripture about that. Yeah, right here, Jeremiah 40, chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And that's talking about what? The Edomites. All right, because the Edomites, their wisdom has been gone out the roof. All right, at this point, the Edomites in America, they're just making stupid decisions. And you can see in this within this video, and this is gonna be like the part reason of why they're gonna be utterly destroyed. All right, so let's just make the video play. You hear some good information, and I'll just get more scriptures. All right.
The exact opposite. So you've written this new piece on that specific question on nuclear war. Can you unpack that? Explain to us what your piece is about and where we're headed in this mess right now.
Well, I think we need to understand, first of all, that we live in a world where there's two competing nuclear doctrines. One is the American nuclear doctrine, which Biden has inherited from Trump, who inherited it from Obama, who inherited it from Bush. And this is a doctrine that embraces the notion of preemptive nuclear war, a winnable nuclear war, a world where the United States can envision using nuclear weapons preemptively in an effort to escalate, to de-escalate. That is, showing the other side that we're serious about this, and that causing them to back down. And you know, we have to keep in mind that the doctrine that exists under Biden is the doctrine that was in place when a senior Trump administration defense official said, our goal in having this doctrine, and this is a direct quote, our goal is to ensure that every morning when the Russians and Chinese wake up, they don't know whether or not we're going to nuke them. That's the American nuclear strategy. I want people to understand. Let that sink in. And that's the Biden strategy. This is the strategy that Tony Blinken has behind him as he goes forth and does his aggressive policies. The strategy that Jake Sullivan is backed up with when he makes his aggressive policies. And it's the strategy that should be bouncing around inside the muddled brain of Joe Biden when he says ridiculous things such as, I've been warning everybody about Putin. I've been warning them that, you know, the threat of nuclear war is real. No, the only threat of nuclear war comes from the United States, and people should understand that. The only threat of nuclear war comes from the United States. What Russia has said is that they have no intention of using nuclear weapons, tactical or otherwise, unless their nuclear doctrine is triggered. And that one is, of course, if the existential survival of Russia is put at risk, then Russia will use all means available to ensure the continued survival of Russia. That's sort of common sense. I mean, that's why you would have nuclear weapons to begin with, to ensure your continued survival. So,
All right, let's get the scripture real quick. Obadiah 1, verse 3. It says this, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, right now, America pride is in the sky, in the roof. All right, they believe they could do anything they can in their power. All right, like their policy. Their policy is like, oh, their plan was to make sure Russia be scared of them every single day, every time they wake up. All right, that's a pride, but it has deceived them. All right, because what's gonna happen next is that Russia's just gonna shoot their nukes. All right, they're gonna be fed up and shoot their nukes. Verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord, YAHAWASHI. And how the Most High is going to bring America down? Through Russia. All right, and they're doing a damn near good job provoking Russia. All right, because Scripture says what? He will rile up the Medes to do what? To go against them. Who's them? America. To what? To destroy America utterly. All right, and they're riling up the Medes. They're giving Russia many reasons why they should shoot their nukes. And that's going according to prophecy. All right, let's get this last scripture real quick. And this is not no long video, nothing hard, just prophecy. All right, Revelation 18 verse, I believe it's in 16 or 17. I need to get the good Bible. Let me see right here. Well, I'll go verse 17. You know what? Let's go all the way up to verse. Let's go all the way up to verse 7, and then let's go down to verse 17. How much she have glorified herself, and this is a relationship to 18 verse 17. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in the heart, I see the queen, I am no widow, I shall see no sorrow. And that's American policy right now. All right, they believe nothing bad for that happened to them. All right, look, you already heard their policy. Their policy was literally saying, we're trying to make sure that each and every nation be scared of us. That's a prideful spirit. All right, verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. What's a plague? Plague, pursuant to Zechariah 14:12, is talking about nuclear destruction. All right, something that your body melts away. What's going to cause your body melt away? A nuke. All right, so it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord who judged her. All right, and judgment is about to come to pass upon America for all its wickedness. All right, if you go up to verse 5, it says what? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered all her iniquities. All right, so time's is up. Time is up for America to receive her judgment. Habakkuk 2:3, for the vision yet for the point in time, but at the end shall speak it not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, be sure to come, it will not tarry. All right, let's go down to verse 17. Like I said, for 1 hour, so great riches come to naught, and every ship master and all company and ships and sailors as trade, and as many trade by sea stood afar off. Meaning that in 1 hour, America's gonna be utterly destroyed. All right, and not by only Russia, other nations are gonna come with it too, but mainly Russia. And we're seeing this happening right now as we speak. All right, right now they're pushing Russia limits, pushing it to the T. The only thing they need to pass right now, America, the only thing America just need to do now is to release the MOTB, make that thing mandatory. Because as soon as that prophecy be fulfilled, it's chopping block for America. America time goes in months into days, months into weeks, into days, into hour. And like Scripture says, in 1 hour, that shit about to go down. All right, but that's how I want to get into today. Lord, we was edified by this lesson. I want to give all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving me spirit through this lesson. I do want to give double honor to the apostle of GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.